Welcome. I'm doing pretty good. We will be starting here shortly. I have a guest or two that's going to show up, and then we can get started. Uh, Good for you. I don't think you're supposed to be doing that, but okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, American Kaiser, I sent you an invite so you can join any time if you want. I will get the link up in the chat here in just a moment. Hello?
Hello? So, what do
I'm
you...
working on getting I'm working on getting the link up in the chat, and then we can start.
Okay.
Yes, you may join if you want to. There's the link.
I'm copying the Minecraft Toy 4 world so that way I can blow crap up. And I bet
Everything that Quacker's built.
not just him. I also have a few other places that I just kind of want to destroy. Hell, why not even our own country? It's not even going to affect anything. So,
Fair enough.
I mean, think about it. Destroying stuff is kind of fun, especially if you have TNT mods.
Yeah. All right, let me work on getting the game up here, and then we will start.
All right.
So it's been a little while since we did it, so I don't remember exactly what year we're in right now, but we started in 1890. I think we're
Mhm.
still in the 1890s. We haven't made it to the 1900s yet, which is a shame because that's when everything starts getting actually good.
Yeah.
The 1890s are kind of like the prep period.
Yeah.
It's when you design all your crappy pre-dreadnoughts and everything like that, so that you can actually go and fight all the world wars and crap during the 1900s.
Mhm. I'm getting a... Most likely next week, I'm gonna be getting a job, so you might not hear from me a whole lot much. I mean, I'll still be around, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like at some store or something. Also, what's going on with Quackers? Like, geez, man. I know he's on some sort of
I'm
cruise or something, but it seems like he's fine with responding to other people. But whenever I need a favor from him, he just completely just he's like, "Oh, I'm kind of busy right now," and then he just goes to and responds to other people that are just talking about random crap. I don't
I'm not
understand
sure.
it. He's really interesting. There's a
That doesn't seem like anything new. I don't understand why it is, but it's not new.
like usually he immediately responds, and I get that he's on a cruise, but he's immediately responding to other people. So I'm
Hold on.
a bit
Apparently
confused.
the StreamYard link isn't working. So I will. Hold on. Let me get the actual game up and going.
Gosh, this is taking forever to load. Oh,
What in the world?
yeah, what's that noise?
I have no idea.
Sounds like an old 80s video game that's
I
like
have
8-bit.
no idea what the hell that was. That's never happened before.
It's like beep beep beep.
That's never happened before. Um,
It's
it
only
still
doing
is.
that the game. Oh, now it's gone.
Well, I muted it. That's why. But
Oh, it
why
was the
is it?
game.
Well, I don't know if it's the game. I muted the stream audio.
Oh, so no one can hear us.
They can hear us. They can't hear the audio from what's streaming.
Also, is it just me, or does the British Empire naval flag look like the Kaiser flag, just without the center on it?
It's the same concept.
That's why Wilhelm changed the concept in 1903. He had it changed to make the bars bigger, or the Nordic cross more
Oh, I might have
fuller.
figured it out while I was doing that.
What was it?
Well, I just tried to go back to the main menu of the game and it like crashed. So I think there might be something going on with the game. Hold on. Technical
Jeez,
difficulties.
Jeez Louise, this is taking forever.
And then I have to get.
I wonder how far that screen goes.
What do you mean?
Like you just showed the setup or whatever.
It shows right now. It's set to show like literally just whatever my screen is.
Yeah,
Hold on.
and
I
then
need
it
to get
just
the.
and then it just mirrors itself like forever, right?
Yeah. It's like the thing when you put a mirror in a mirror, it just
Yeah.
reflects itself back over and
It's
over again.
weird. It's weird how it does that.
Do me a favor. If you can go in the live stream, like actually on YouTube, if you can
Mhm.
copy the link that I sent in the chat and send it again, or
Copy the link.
I'm gonna try and do it again because it's being weird. StreamYard is always weird.
Abrams, it's only doing the one in your the description, and it's like I think it like puts you in the website, but it doesn't put you on the stream.
No, I sent one in chat too. Is there not one there?
No,
Hold on. Is there now?
I looked. Hold on, let me look again. For some reason, whenever I leave, it mutes me. So
Okay.
I'll be right back. Still isn't working. I don't see it.
Still not there? Let me
No.
put it in the description. And then see if the link in the description works. Because right now it has a link, and I'm pretty sure it's just for StreamYard itself.
In the comments, it's not showing you.
That's
Also,
weird.
Abrams, it's not the worst thing to eat cookie dough. I eat cookie dough all the time, and I wash it down with Dr. Pepper.
I know, but generally, like it's said that you're not supposed to because it has like raw eggs and stuff in it. It's not like a huge issue because realistically, it's like The risk they say is that you can get salmonella from eating raw eggs, but the actual chance of it happening is like so slim.
Abrams, my father used to live on that stuff whenever he was growing up. Raw cookie dough. He used to
Yeah, I
eat
really
it,
don't
eat it.
think like
And he
unless you're taking
never
like
died.
the worst, salmonella ridden eggs in the world, it's not a huge risk.
In fact, I think I know what the guy in the stream was talking about. He's talking about edible cookie dough, where it's okay to eat uncooked. For instance, they
Yeah.
use like a
I mean, you
ingredient.
can eat it pretty much regardless. The risk really isn't high enough to warrant not doing it.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and let me check again if make sure that this world is a copy. I always like to make sure. Okay, yep, it's a copy. You know what that means, Abrams, right?
Blow some shit up.
I'm just gonna. Where should I go for first? Should I blow shit up in our country? I mean, you can just tell me where to go, and I'm just gonna blow something up.
Whackers.
Of course. What do you want me to go for first? Is Capitol building, the girls in Panzer School, or
The
just hell?
school.
Just hell. Just or
Destroy the fucking school. I'm tired of hearing about this from him. Blow it up
he said.
now.
He said whenever he was building it, that's what it's supposed to be, but an East German version. But then he
And
told
now he just
me,
denies it outright.
even though it's still basically the same building
He
style.
now he just denies that that's what it is outright.
I'm just gonna spawn a billion nukes and like a billion like tiny nukes. Why do I
Okay,
call them
can
tiny
you
nukes?
can you
Oh,
check the description of the video now and see if there's a new link in there?
hold on, let me light all the nukes. All right, I'm lighting all the nukes, my friends. Here we go. My game is gonna lag so badly. Okay, let me take a look. So where'd you put it?
It should be in the description. You might have to reload the video, but I'm hoping it's there now. In the meantime, I'm going to get the stream back up and see if it wants to work.
Okay, yes, it's in the description. It's
Okay,
in the
perfect.
video description. Yeah, finally. Jesus. Okay, I have some good news for you,
Oh, it's still doing it.
Abrams.
What?
So I put like 50,000 tiny nukes in the girls in Panzer School, and it was so bad it wiped out his park, his hospital, his Capitol building, his national park, and even his bank, and even half of his FNAF location.
Perfect.
Also, it wiped out the friendship between him and China building, and also the friendship between him and us. The building for that too. Just completely demolished. Okay.
I'm restarting the game because it's being kind of weird.
Should I keep blowing crap up in East Berlin?
Sure.
What should I go for next? He has two buildings standing. He has the courtroom, and then he has like a library of some sort. Not really a
Either
library.
way,
It's not a
works
library.
for me.
It's the armory. Sorry.
Blow up the armory then, yes.
I like has. Oh my gosh, he forgot to give his This poor little copper golem is gonna be like this in the real world too. It's frozen because the quackers forgot to put wax on it. And it's frozen. The poor little thing. I actually feel bad for it. Quackers just made it work to basically its death.
He's
Bruh.
compensating for himself.
Anyways, that building is completely gone, and I think it's. Oh god. Okay, never mind. It's still standing. Not the armory, the building right next door to it, which is like the courtroom. the People's Court. Anyways,
Okay.
it's gonna be a demolished. I just launched a teeny nuke inside of it.
I am restarting the game right now, so I'm hoping now it'll work. And not have weird, glitchy audio.
Okay. What should I go for next? Is military base? Because that's still standing.
Yes.
What should I go for first? The airplanes, the boats, or the tanks?
Go for the tanks first.
Uh, I threw steel handgranatas in it.
Okay,
You like
putting
steel
the stream back on
handgranatas?
now. Let's hope the audio is working.
You like steel handgranatas?
And they're fine.
It just
I'm
completely okay. All of his tanks went bye bye.
okay. I'm going to unmute the stream now, and I'm hoping it works. Nope. Okay,
The
we're just gonna
hell?
have no audio then.
Okay, that's kind of fine. You're not playing that game where you need to hear crap, where those krakens were like attacking you and shit.
No, there's no dialogue or anything. It's just sound effects. Okay, 1892. We're in 1892. We didn't get
Isn't
very
that
far then.
isn't that whenever Wilhelm became Kaiser?
No, it was before 1890.
1892 is whenever he changed the flag, the Kingdom of Prussia flag, and he changed the eagle on it, and that also happened with the Kaiser
He
flag.
came to power in 1888, I think.
Can I tell you one downside about blowing crap up?
What?
My controller is still fricked up, so it has really, really bad drift.
Yeah.
What else? What kind of what should we use? Should we use an earthquake bomb, black hole bomb, or mustard gas? Because black holes like suck in the survivors and literally eats them alive.
Whatever destroys the most shit, the best.
So if you spawn here, let me tell you, Abrams, if you spawn like 4 freaking black holes in one area, it's just gonna murder. Like it's gonna destroy everything. Number one. Number two, it's gonna suck in everything that's around it and murder them like in the most brutal way possible.
And then it sounds like you maybe should do that.
Should we use that instead of mustard gas?
Mustard gas still has its uses.
Oh my god. Okay, that's not enough black holes to damage stuff. It killed quite a few of East German personnel. I guess I'm gonna have to spawn freaking 6.
Those two are
Or hell,
repairing. Nothing
I'm gonna
in
spawn 8.
Wilhelmshaven.
Screw it.
Nothing in Helgoland. Nothing in Bremen. Nothing in Hamburg. Nothing in Kiel.
Eat black holes,
None in
ding dong.
Danzig. And nothing in Palau. And then there's only one light cruiser off the coast of Belgium.
No, the black holes aren't doing their job.
Where the hell else are all my ships?
Why, Abrams? Why?
I have no idea. Oh, there's
They're not.
2 in Africa.
Frick it. I'm doing the earthquake.
5 in Africa.
I'm doing the earthquake.
Okay. 7 in Africa.
Oh my gosh, my game is shaking. Everything is shaking.
Okay, so I figured out where all my ships are because I don't have any in Europe right now. I have like 1 that's operational and two that are repairing. They're all in Africa and Oceania.
Okay, it didn't really destroy anything, but it destroyed like a little teeny bit of it, one of his military houses, and almost an entire tree, one of those giant ones. Okay, I guess we're just gonna do mustard gas.
Yep. I am currently in the process of invading Belgium.
Did I tell you that mustard gas also damages structures? Too?
That it doesn't seem like it would, but okay.
Well, we have a TNT version of it. It's literally just green sludge that explodes and it gives like poison effects. So it's basically mustard gas. Just overpowered as frick.
So I'm currently in the process of invading Belgium and the Congo simultaneously. Austria is getting fucked over by the Russians, as always. They've already lost Hungary and Bohemia. They're currently losing Slovakia and
Why
Croatia,
are
so
they?
Austria's not going to last long.
Why are they just so bad?
They just are.
Oh my God! There's a giant cloud of green smoke. Up, and his aircraft is completely gone. It just got
Yep.
wiped out by mustard gas. Can you imagine a BF-109 being wiped out by mustard gas?
No, I can't, because realistically it wouldn't.
What if mustard gas had bombs in it?
It's a gas. How do you make a gas have bombs in it?
Gunpowder. Also, I'm poisoning his water, too. Now it's killing all the village. Oh my gosh. East Berlin is like nothing anymore. There's only like a few houses standing. And knowing you, Abrams, you want the houses gone, don't you?
I want everything gone.
My game is lagging for how many tiny nukes I'm putting on the houses.
We're going into August 1892.
Do you like bombs?
They're fine. Why?
Just asking. Oh my gosh. Oh my game. Oh. It's like moving on 2 frames. The sound just cut out. I don't know if my game's about to crash. It probably is.
Probably.
Oh, oh, oh no. Oh. My character's like going like 1,000,000 miles per hour up. It's like,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
that's so much kick from the TNT. Okay, Abrams, all the houses have been utterly and unceremoniously demolished. Even the ground. Oh my gosh,
Good.
they're going towards the wall. That means they're gonna hit the border. Oh my gosh, there's all the lava.
We have a new war erupting.
What is it?
Japan and Chile.
1, how does that make sense? 2, how did they make each other pissed? And 3, isn't that unlikely?
I don't know. Oh, Chile and the Kingdom of Denmark. Chile's just pissing off everyone, apparently. I don't know why. I've got transports to sink. I can't do those because there's no actual warships, it's just transports.
I have some good news for you. His
What?
last army barracks that was full of soldiers and conscripts. One of the nukes flew over there and just completely and I just saw everybody inside die.
Okay.
Obi-Wan's reaction. I sensed a great disturbance in the force. Suddenly, millions of voices cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced.
I need to get bigger ports because I cannot build anything right now. I'm building 8 battleships at once. That's the most I can build
Knowing
at one
you,
time. Is 8 battleships worth of tonnage.
there's only one more personal building of East Germany that's standing.
And
It's
that
gonna
is?
sound weird to say. You can call it his penthouse, but it's also basically a palace.
Okay.
And it's like near the border with Russia.
Interesting.
I don't know why he didn't just put it in East Berlin. Because that's the
Oh,
capital.
Brazil is threatening to fire their admiral because he is using excessive naval expenditures. Korea is doing the same.
Oh yeah, I forgot that this is the game where they fire all the admirals and shit. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Good lord. Knowing
Russia.
you want to go out like a firework, don't you? You want this whole
Yeah.
this communist palace to go out in a fireball.
Okay,
So
Russia has taken Slovakia.
I'm
They're
gonna
on their way to
spawn.
take Croatia, and they're trying to take Austria itself now. France has taken northwest Italy and is moving into central Italy. They've made a landing in western Sicily.
I spawned over 100 nukes that are about to go off in a few seconds. So either this is just gonna be entirely nothing, or my game is gonna crash.
We've got our first actual battle of the stream.
Is it you versus Belgium?
It's me versus Belgium. There's a little Belgian light cruiser escorting some transports, so I need to go intercept them. With also only a single light cruiser, so I'm gonna go do that.
Abrams,
Yeah,
my game hasn't crashed yet, and for what I see, the entire palace is completely gone already.
good.
But the problem is, I spawned so many nukes, or tiny nukes, that they haven't fully loaded in yet, and they're floating upward like they're levitating, so that means that they're blowing towards us. Because beyond his palace is East Prussia.
Oh, it's a copy of the world at least, so.
Yeah, thank God for that. And we also have a lab over there. It's like our
Alright, here we
second
go.
lab. Oh,
First
my game just
first
froze.
battle. They've got a light cruiser and 4 transports. I've got 1 light cruiser intercepting them.
Okay, the border between East Germany and Russia is blown open.
Are we?
Oh my gosh, there's
Oh,
so
we're
much.
already really close to them. We're within firing range already. So we've got our little light cruiser here. Let's look at this Belgian cruiser. See how this thing looks.
The
I'm not going to try and
expl-
pronounce this name because it's ridiculous. Um. Okay, yeah, it's pretty standard looking
the
for a light cruiser this time.
explosions are so bad they blew me on the opposite side of the world. I was literally near Japan. That's how bad it. Oh my god! Now I'm back towards East Berlin. What is happening? The blow was so bad.
I feel like we need some better context for that phrasing, but okay.
I mean explosions.
There you go.
Also, there's like a teeny bit of his palace still standing, but it's just a bunch of walls. Never mind. I'm taking off like an airplane. No, it's nuking our own land. No, no, our lab. Oh, I just turned into Superman. Oh, there goes the lab. No, no. It exploded me back to East Berlin again. It
That's
keeps,
unfortunate.
it's so bad, Abrams. It keeps like just blowing me away like a tornado.
Oh, that's a torpedo hit. Yeah, the Belgian light cruiser is gone.
Okay, our lab is still standing. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, everything inside is about to die. And what makes it even worse is that we have TNT loaded up in the cannons that are on the lab that haven't been fired yet. So, okay, the Kaiser flag that was in East Prussia got completely demolished. There's like
Yes,
nothing left.
flags aren't generally, very blast resistant.
Surprisingly, the East Prussian flag survived while the Kaiser flag above it just got completely shredded.
Going back in for another attack run just to finish off this light cruiser, and then
My
we'll go
game
after the
is it's so
transports.
bad. It's so bad right now. Okay, it finally loaded in. The lab is completely demolished. Like you said, thank goodness it's a copy world.
Yeah,
Because quackers would probably cry and quit the world if I actually did nuke East Germany.
we have taken a single torpedo hit. Oh, but their light cruiser sank. Okay.
Oh my gosh, is this so bad it's actually going to blow into China? Is that possible?
The AI likes to sometimes even arm their transports with like light guns, which makes attacking them with destroyers really dangerous sometimes.
Hmm.
Because even like tiny little guns can do a lot of damage to destroyers. I don't know what these things have.
I have
They
bad
have
news. His U-boat survived, and the people inside of it are alive. The only thing that can destroy it is steel handgranatas. Should I fire?
yes, fire. Oh, they
Because
have
that's like the final thing that survived.
the transports have dual 2.1-inch guns. That is okay, that's not a threat, not to a light cruiser. To a destroyer, it might be a little bit more of a threat, not to a light cruiser. So we are going to give chase and continue firing at the transports.
The U-boat is completely demolished. Nothing left but its tail. The whole front of it,
Perfect.
the middle of it, and back of it have been blown to pieces. Not even to pieces. It's just literally ash. There's just nothing. Well, the only thing that's left standing is the tail, but the tail doesn't really, you know.
There goes the first transport.
Oh, by the way, the nukes are still going. That's how bad it is. And it's also making these weird voids in the world where it's not even loading in, it's just refusing. Chunk is still loading. You may encounter some errors. Yeah. I think we murdered the world.
Yeah, probably.
Thank God it's a copy. Okay. Okay, it's kind of loading in. Holy crap, Abrams, his navy is completely destroyed. I didn't even aim for his navy. I just aimed at his base.
Why are these transports taking so long to kill? They're transports.
His zeppelins are
Transport should not
still
be this hard to kill.
his zeppelins are still standing. His force is still up in the sky. I wonder if I should just pull up a dreadnought of ours next to his, and then we fire on them.
That would be desirable.
Cause he,
All right, here we go. We're catching up to them now, so we can actually shoot at them.
like I said, I call it a dreadnought, even though it's not a boat. It's just a zeppelin, but it's a lot longer and bigger, and it has a bunch of cannons on it, from the front to the back to the sides.
There goes the second transport. 2 down, 2 to go.
How close should I put it next to his super zeppelin? Like right
Close
next to
enough
it?
to shoot at it.
Close enough where to shoot at it, or just to the point where it doesn't get damaged? Like to our zeppelin.
As long as ours doesn't get damaged.
It's not even letting me play. It's not even letting me place the structure block. It's so bad. It's not even letting me place it. It's not even letting me place the block.
That's concerning.
It's so saying, nope. Now it's giving me chunk errors again. And now his zeppelins just disappeared. That's it. I'm throwing dynamite at the giant one. You don't want to spawn a dreadnought? Well, take this, game.
Last transport. Chase it
And
down.
now my game is frozen.
I thought it was frozen a while ago.
Yeah, unfroze, but now it's frozen again. Okay, his BF 109s are still standing, surprisingly.
Oh, we are running really low on high explosive ammo.
Okay, can this game just freaking load? Stop it with this chunk crap. It's making me mad. I don't care about chunks.
Okay, my main gun is officially out of high explosive ammunition.
Yeah, it
I
was
can't
so
imagine. The captain of this poor transport must be terrified out of his mind. He's getting chased down by a light cruiser.
Abrams. It was so bad that it blew into China.
Did the weather? Okay, the weather just changed. It's like foggy now.
Would you say that that's really bad? That the nuke was so powerful it just blew into China,
I would
all the
say that's
way
a good
from
thing.
East Germany?
I would say that's a good thing.
Oh God, our West Berlin isn't even loading in. That's how bad it was. It
I
doesn't even
should be
have.
able to.
It doesn't even have block effects. Whenever I punch a block, it just disappears. It doesn't even have like the little particles fall off of it.
Huh.
I think we are
Oh, they didn't.
officially.
It. The transport didn't even sink. I killed enough of its crew that they just surrendered. Okay. Destroyed their entire convoy and barely even took a hit. My light cruiser barely took a scratch. Yep.
Abrams, I think it might be. Oh God. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. These chunk errors are just getting even worse. It's like I completely bugged the game just by blowing stuff up. Why? Why can't we just blow up stuff and have fun? Why does the game have to be so dumb?
Because it just does.
Like, come on. Blowing up stuff shouldn't cause your game to literally be on the verge of freaking crashing. Come on.
Next turn, we're going into October 1892.
East Prussia isn't loading in. Russia isn't loading in. China isn't loading in. America isn't loading in. Like, it's just whenever I go over there, there's just chunk errors everywhere. There's
Yeah,
just no.
you pushed the game too hard. It's lagging out of its mind now.
Well, my frames are fine for some reason. I
Oh,
see floating.
Spain is doing the same thing with their admiral.
I see floating banners. Like, they're just floating. Like, there should be a structure there, but there's not.
Korea actually replaced their admiral.
Berlin National Airport. It's like it's not even
Ooh,
let it's not even letting me go to the Reichstag. It's so bad.
the
Come
Belgian
on.
Congo has been conquered. Oh, and Belgium itself has been. So I've. Oh, a bunch of stuff is happening. Okay, Belgium is dissolved. I took Belgium. Austria is gone. The Austro-Hungarian Empire has dissolved.
Has it turned into other countries, or has it been fully invaded by something?
No, Russia took over Bohemia, Slovakia, Hungary, and Croatia. And since this is like a naval game, if you lose all of your ports, your country is dissolved. So now it's just like Bosnia, Austria, and Slovenia that are all ungoverned territory.
Abrams, this is so bad. I might even have to restart the world. Like, I have to make
That
another copy.
that doesn't sound good.
It's not even loading in. I go and I just stand there for a few minutes. Nothing. It's just missing like parts of the world. I can see the sun underneath the world. It's not even loading in Bedrock.
Okay, so Belgium is gone.
I also have something to tell you for our dreadnoughts. Zeppelin dreadnought. Yeah, if we're in a hurry to spawn them, we're gonna spawn like only the middle part, and you have to spawn the front part and the back part separately. But there's no problem with that, really. It's just it makes it look more like a Zeppelin whenever you put the front of it on and the back of it on. The back of it is the tail, and the front of it is that smooth part, that round part.
Yeah.
While the cockpit and everything else and all the cannons are already there. The only bad thing is it looks like trash because the tail is mostly missing and the front of it is just completely. The front of the balloon part is completely missing. The bad part about that is that an enemy could probably fly in there and steal TNT because we have a bunch of TNT baskets in there ready to be loaded into the cannons.
We're going into November 1892. We're getting to the end of the year. Hoping before too long we get some better shipbuilding capabilities so that our ships
Yeah.
aren't shit. Because right now it's more like we're building shit than we're building ships. They suck. The pre-dreadnoughts suck. I hate them. I hate designing them. I hate using them.
Wasn't that a funny meme earlier that I made?
The one about quackers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of is him. That's how he reacts.
He gets very passionate about things. Okay, let's see. Portugal is warning their admiral. The
Question.
Netherlands is warning their admiral. Argentina
I
replaced their
saw.
admiral. Sweden warns their admiral.
I
More
saw
transport
that.
transport losses.
I saw that the Republic actually had another Star Destroyer, and it looks more like the Imperial Star Destroyer. It doesn't look like a Venator. It looks like an Imperial
Someone
Star
okay.
Destroyer.
Someone tried to strengthen relations with me, and apparently it worked. The name of the country is so dark, I can't. Norway. It's just such a dark blue. I can't even see it. Like look on the stream. You can't see the name.
No.
It's
Wait,
I'm
yeah,
looking
I
really.
can.
It's
I
Norway.
can see it. I can see it.
Barely. France is going after Italy.
I might be muted, but I'm gonna check if we have any.
We have one person, Ireland. Hello, Ireland. The link to the stream is in the description if you want to join.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Abrams?
yeah,
Hello?
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's not working. I'm gonna try to. It's doing that stupid thing again. Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. It did that
Okay.
stupid thing all because I was trying to check.
War erupted between the Russian Empire and the Kingdom of Greece. Between Italy and the Kingdom of Greece. Everyone is going to war.
Oh, World War I.
Yeah, except Germany isn't involved, like, at all, and Austria just got fucked over immediately.
Also, what is with your territory? What is that shape?
It's just the game does the provinces really weird, so, like, the most of Prussia, it's Western Poland is what it's called, but the borders are, like, really weird. And then I own Belgium because I invaded Belgium.
Shouldn't that
The
make
game's
the
map is not the most accurate.
Didn't that make the UK mad?
No, because the game doesn't really take into account things like that very well. It's just naval strategy. There's nothing else really to it.
There's no army.
There is, but you can't control it. It's like you quite literally just play as like the game's admiralty. You can try and influence the government to do things, but you can't directly control anything. The only thing you control is the navy. Nothing else eventful right now. We're almost done building a bunch of battleships. So we've got 8 Rhineland class battleships. Those will be done next month at the end of the year. Or I guess at the beginning of the next year. January 1893. We're in the next year now.
Huh.
And the battleships are done being constructed. Now it's going to take them a month or two to be commissioned, and then they'll be in the fleet.
So, what is the Zeppelin that you're planning to build? We have normal Zeppelins and we have Zeppelin Dreadnoughts. Those are the two that
It'll
we
be a
use.
really big one.
Is it going to basically be like the Zeppelin, but the Supremacy, basically?
Yeah. War between Italy and the Ottomans. Okay.
You do
Russia and the
that.
Ottomans.
Hey, if you do that, it's probably going to piss quackers off.
That's the point.
And hell, he might even be mad about our Dreadnoughts.
Probably.
Because you told me to make planes, and I was too tired to do that. So you know what I did? Since I already had I already had the
You just did more Zeppelins.
I did normal Zeppelins, but I did more and more Dreadnoughts. So we have like about, I think like 7 or 8 Dreadnoughts.
Perfect.
He has no Dreadnoughts, unless you count that one giant Zeppelin, which doesn't even have
Ooh,
firepower. It only has a cannon on the front of it that shoots fireballs.
perfect
That's it.
timing. In 2 months, my new battleships will finish being commissioned, and then in also 2 months, I'll have new ships to design. So I'll immediately have some ships to build to replace those ones. So in March of 1893, I should design some new ships. I don't know exactly what ones. I'll see what I get for technology, but we'll see.
Also, remember how you told me that Thrawn Star Destroyer is first class?
It's an ISD one, yes.
For some reason in the Ahsoka show, the repairs that were made to it, you know how that makes the tippy top, it looks different if it's first or second class. It looked like a second class in the Ahsoka show because it had repairs done to it because it was damaged.
I mean, his was modified, so there's a good chance he had it like modified beforehand to have the updated like radar array instead of the normal one that the IST one normally had.
Well, in the Rebels and in the time before that, it was a normal one, but in the Ahsoka show, it looks like it's had maintenance, like gold plating to hold it up, so it kind of looks like a second class one.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't watched it actually.
I watched it, and let me just tell you, man, it's just a whole bunch of women just crossing their arms and not really saying much. I mean, there's some story in there, but that's what mostly it is. You want to see female characters standing around with their arms crossed? Yeah, just watch the Ahsoka show.
Rebels was good, but no, I haven't really gotten much into anything else they've made recently.
I just think it's funny that a lot of people
Are
were saying that Mr. Thrawn looks like Elon Musk. He's basically a chiss version of Elon Musk. That made me laugh.
he kind of unironically does.
Well, the actor does for some reason.
Yeah.
It's weird, but it's funny too because they always say that Musk has like a big brain or something. So, and you know how they tried to say that Thrawn has like a big brain. So
Our government wants to create an alliance with the Italian Empire.
I just recreated the
You know what? Yeah.
world. I just recreated the world.
We may have an alliance with Italy now.
I'm just gonna spawn a dreadnought
Yep.
next to his giant zeppelin. Screw it.
Alliance signed between the German Empire and the Italian Empire.
Wasn't that like originally how it was before war broke out in our timeline?
Yeah.
They were
Only
like
thing I'm
together
hoping is
for
that
like
that doesn't
50
drag
years.
me into their war against France and the Ottomans,
Wrong.
because that would be not good. One more month,
You know
and
what
then
I
we'll
wish
have
that
our new battleships, and we'll have some more ships to design.
I wish the structure block can do more blocks than 64. If it did, we could get the full dreadnought. We wouldn't have to put it together with several pieces.
Yeah.
Why Minecraft? Why? It's like how long it is compared to a normal zeppelin. It's basically you could say it's basically 4 normal zeppelins put together. That's how
That's
long
pretty
it is.
big.
Yeah, and I showed you a normal one. It's a decent size.
I'll probably just get more pre-dreadnoughts to design, which I'm not thrilled
I
about,
just
but,
destroyed.
we've got baby steps before we get to the actual dreadnoughts.
Oh, hello there, my friend. All right, cannons are aiming at the giant zeppelin. Give me the let go.
You may fire when ready.
Push a few buttons. Open a few of the doors. Launching TNT. 3, 2, 1. Went in
Battleship
3,
3,
fire.
new hull. It's probably just another pre-dreadnought. Let's see. New design. Let's see what the Battleship 3 hull is.
Cannons are firing. Crap, I think we
Yes, it is
missed.
just another pre-dreadnought.
I have some bad news.
What?
So the TNT fired, but we're too high. So it just went over it.
Interesting.
You know what the answer is to that? Just spawn a Zeppelin underneath it.
Yeah.
Well, a Dreadnought Zeppelin, because the normal Zeppelin doesn't have cannons on the side of it. By
My
spawning,
shipyard
we'll
isn't
get
even
rid
big
of.
enough to build this thing at its maximum size. That's annoying, but manageable, I suppose.
All right, we popped one of his Zeppelins. Now we are going to open fire. Firing right now again. Hopefully this time the TNT actually hits. I hear explosions. I think it's actually doing it, but I don't know for sure. I'm just going to fire all the side cannons.
Well, the new hull I got at least is a different pre-dreadnought from the last one, so it's unique looking at least. Oh, that is way too big for this 11-inch gun. 11-inch gun barely fits on it. 10 10-inch gun.
The TNT is hitting it, but it's not falling through. That's it.
10-inch gun will fit.
I'm just gonna I'm just gonna spawn a nuke inside of it, and that'll probably make a hole big enough where it'll just let it do its thing.
10-inch guns fit. That seems kind of small for a battleship, even a pre-dreadnought, but you gotta do what
Yeah,
you gotta do.
it's fine to call it a dreadnought, even though I can't call it that because it's just aircraft. It's not a boat.
Yeah.
But then again, you could say that about star destroyers too, because they are in the air whenever they're on planets. Oh wait, one of our bombs actually hit it. It was on the
Yeah.
far back though, so I just basically shot it at its behind. Oh well, I guess I'll shoot it again.
This
Uh
thing's pretty heavily armed at least.
oh. Yeah. Oh no. Oh. um, the dreadnought that we spawned is completely destroyed except for the back of it. Um, his zeppelin is completely gone. His
Good.
giant one that looks like in fact, whenever I think it was a couple days ago, I had Liverclaw join the world, and he saw Quackers' giant zeppelin, and he confused it for an airplane, like a really really bad airplane.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
I showed you what it looks like compared to what I did.
To be fair, my expectations of both of you have not been high in terms of airship design, but
Well, mine is better. At least mine looks like an airship.
better than Quackers isn't saying anything.
And I just looked at pictures of them. I tried to copy your design a little bit of the Hindenburg that you sent
That
for the
one that I built,
dreadnought.
that's a really old design actually. I built that like years ago.
Well, are you happy that at least I took some inspiration building the dreadnought?
Yeah, to a degree.
And the tail fins, the imperial flag colors, and on the side of the dreadnought is the Iron Cross.
I can make this thing go 25 knots.
So think of a German Zeppelin, but as a star destroyer, because it has
Oh, but it has
cannons all over.
no armor. That's why. I figured out why my ship was so light. It has no armor. Eight-inch forebelt, 6-inch, six
Opening
inch.
fire on other Zeppelins that are nearby, since this isn't the real world. I can do whatever the hell I
4-inch.
want. So we're going to fire at our own fleet.
4-inch.
And they're going to fire at each other like it's a war.
6-inch. That 3-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch, and half an inch of armor on the superstructure. 5 inches of. Okay, well, I can't even do that much.
But yeah, the bottom part of the Dreadnoughts is completely just netherite. So that means if we have artillery shooting at us from the bottom, or air defense, or flak, even, it won't even really do anything. Even if the Zeppelin is completely destroyed, the floor is still going to be there, and the cannons most likely will still be there. So you can still keep firing, even if the balloon is completely destroyed.
Okay.
Kind of funny, right?
Yeah. How fast can I make this thing now? 24 knots. Okay. You know what? A
What?
24-inch or a 24 knot pre-dreadnought. That's really fast, actually, for a pre-dreadnought. 24 knots. Jeez. You know what? Maybe this thing won't be so terrible.
Oh, crap. Woo!
Okay, now the question is, do I want to build more battleships or do I want to build like some torpedo boats?
Oh! Oh! My game. No. No, it's already getting back to the lagginess. Oh, crap. Our airport. Oh, thank God it's a copy.
Cruiser design. I
I'm
get
I'm just gonna
new light
freaking
cruiser stuff in
I'm
2
gonna
months.
nuke I'm gonna nuke the Reichstag. Our Capitol building is just gonna be nothing once I'm done. Spawn 4 nukes. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the very center of the building. Light them all on the throne part next to
I
your
can build 8
uniform.
Thuringen class battleships.
And just walk from the outside and see what happens. And it's probably gonna blow up Berlin as well. The building surrounding it anyway. Oh! Oh!
And I'll
Oh!
build those all in
Oh no!
Hamburg.
Oh no! I just saw anvils fly away.
That's not a good sign.
We had anvils on like the top of the flagpoles to make them look better on the Reichstag. Now there's just nothing there. And also, for some reason, curtains are just indestructible whenever there's TNT. So we have floating curtains where the Reichstag was.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, there's even a command block in the ground.
There's my new battleships sitting in the port of Bremen. Probably never gonna get to do anything in their entire life because they suck and I'm not at war. Next turn, April 1893.
Should I go for New York next?
Yes,
What should I hit?
everything.
Well, what in particular?
The city,
I know, but I have to kind of do things one at a time.
the buildings,
Which one?
all of them.
Which one first?
The biggest one.
That's the Freedom Tower. That's his Capitol building.
Destroy it.
Well, we'll just say this again, just in case the Freedom Land's watching. This is a copy of the world. This will not affect the real thing.
Do I want to go to war with the Netherlands? Hmm. Do I? Do I want to go to war with the Netherlands? I don't know. They have a lot of provinces over here in Indonesia, and I don't really want to go
Can you
through
hear me?
the. Yes.
Okay, just making sure it kicks me off again. Holy shit! The Freedom Tower has been demolished already. I just spawned
Good.
like 2 things of TNT. Well, I mean, the top floors are completely destroyed, but the middle to bottom floors are still standing. Should we keep blowing it up, or should we try to go for the
Blow it up.
United? Should we go for the United Nations?
Blow it up.
Should we? Like I said, Abrams. Should we continue with the Freedom Tower or United
Yes.
Nations? Because that's next door.
Freedom Tower. And then the United Nations.
I just spawned like 5 nukes inside. Ah! Get out of there so that when my game can actually load this in. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! The McDonald's has been destroyed. Not the one and only McDonald's. Okay, New York's National Hotel has just been completely shredded. All the hotel participants are dead. The staff, even, too. United Nations has been damaged by the bombs, but the building is still standing. The Freedom Tower is utterly demolished. Huh, strangely, all that remains of it is the center of it. Destroy the center? I'll take that as a yes from Abrams.
Destroy as much of it as possible.
Also, Trump Tower got destroyed. Because it was right next to Freedom Tower for some reason. Now I'm going to destroy United Nations. The United Nations building in Minecraft.
Holy crap, technology is costing me a lot of money.
Oh! The shockwave. Wham!
Max shipyard size. Big.
Oh! The meeting room
Make it
is gone.
17,000 tons.
The meeting room is gone.
Good.
Well, like all the seats where the nations would sit and their flags. Just dust. Not even dust, just nothing. Also, guess what's left?
What?
Lady Liberty.
Blow it up.
Frick this. I'm going to do mustard gas for this one. Mustard gas. Did Quackers ever tell you the story that he accidentally made mustard gas in real life?
Pretty sure he did.
He was trying to clean his bathroom with some kind of toilet cleaner, and he threw stuff in there, and that made green smoke come out of it.
You ever hear of that dumbass TikToker who worked at Target and tried to mix a bunch of cleaning supplies because they were trying to clean stuff and accidentally made mustard gas?
My God.
Yeah, that was an actual thing. Someone working at Target tried to mix a bunch of cleaning supplies and made mustard gas. Who am I going to war with now?
I bet he got fired after
Norway.
that, right? Oh, God!
Probably. Our government wants to threaten Norway to go to war. And they appeased us. They gave us $23 million to appease us.
I just saw the Statue of Liberty looked like it let out a big fart, and the next thing I know, it's gone. And all that's left is the green smoke. It's gone, Abrams.
Okay.
Actually, wait a minute. Its arm is still there, though, and it's holding the torch. But it's levitating.
July 1893. Let's see what happens.
That's it. I'm spawning an earthquake. Screw this. 1 earthquake, 2 earthquake, 3 earthquake, 4 earthquakes. That way it just demolishes the whole thing for me. Even though it makes my game shake. Yep, there it goes. Whee! The candle's still standing. That's bullcrap.
So I'm
All right,
pretty
what
sure
else?
the Norwegian Admiral is just going off his hinges because he's spending a ton of money. He's trying to get the Germans to go to war with Norway, so he's gonna get fired at some point.
How long are we going to continue to stream for?
Probably a little while. Hello, Eagle and Swine. We're doing pretty good. We're going along. The actual game here I'm playing isn't gonna pick up for a while. We need to get
What to
to
destroy
1900,
next?
and it's 1893 right now. So once we get to 1900, it'll get going.
Huh. What to destroy next? Oh, yeah, East Berlin is loaded back. Oh. That's some good news right there, isn't it?
Yes.
You know what that means? I'm just going to do mustard gas this time because strangely it's less laggy.
Interesting.
I launched mustard gas at his military vehicles. Let's see if it actually destroys them. It probably will. Like I said, it destroyed his aircraft last time, so it's probably going to destroy his tanks too.
I should be able to build some
Oh!
new
Whoa!
cruisers here in just a little bit.
Whoa! 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 Okay, his military base is gone, and all that's left is a giant cloud of smoke.
Okay.
No, like green smoke. You get what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's like raining toxic waste or whatever the hell.
You turned his military base into Venus.
A green version, and if you smell it, it'll melt your lungs. Yeah.
Green Venus is pretty green. It's like a sulfur color.
Didn't I say like? Well, is it Mars have cyanide in the air or something? What has mustard gas in their atmosphere? What
Venus
planet?
is the closer you get to that. It has sulfuric acid.
Okay, yeah. Then I basically turned East Berlin into freaking Venus. Well, his military base. His Capitol building still stands, and the Girls in Panzer School still stands. No,
One more
never
month.
mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind.
One more month, and then I can build some new light cruisers.
The nuke just went off. It took it forever to. And there's still people walking around. Up, 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 up. Okay, this Girls in Panzer School is back. I'm gonna try something different. Is that okay?
What?
I'm gonna try Earthquake TNT, where it just cracks the building and you get to watch it crack. Like an egg. Oh, my game! It's shaking!
War between Greece and Denmark. Greece and the Ottomans.
Wait, is it
Oh,
actually gonna destroy?
I didn't get a new light cruiser. I got a new heavy cruiser.
Oh, God!
Interesting.
Oh, God!
How long until 8 months? Okay, that's not desirable, but
Wait a minute. That didn't do crap. That means we need more.
that'll be 18 months. So that's a year and a half until I get more battleship stuff. Battleships or cruisers. I can
Abrams, we're
design a
gonna
new
make a
heavy
giant
cruiser.
earthquake happen. We're making a giant earthquake happen at the Girls in Panzer School that's gonna be so bad it's literally gonna crack the whole. Oh
Whatever
my
it takes to
God.
destroy it.
My game is
Okay,
shaking so badly.
armored cruiser. Let's see what I can do for this thing.
The shaking is so bad. It just killed animals that were outside of it. It still stands, Abrams. It's not doing its
Interesting.
job. You know what that means? to make it less laggy, like I said, mustard gas. I'm gonna turn it into Venus. Well, a
Yay.
green Venus. Oh! Oh my god, there it goes. Okay, yeah, I turned it into Venus, but you can't really see anything. You just see green smoke. That's it. There's just, oh god. It's nothing. There's nothing left. His hospital is still here.
Regrettable.
I'm just gonna spawn lucky TNT, which are like TNT, but it's lucky blocks.
I can put a
Basically.
bigger gun on my heavy cruiser than I put on my battleship. I'm not going to because that's ridiculous, but I could. I'm gonna give it 9-inch guns because that seems pretty decent
Whoa,
for a
whoa,
heavy cruiser at
whoa,
this time.
whoa, 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 whoa! My screen just went black. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, it spawned like a Nazi army. No, no, get rid of those a-holes. Get rid of them. I'm gonna blow them up. That's what they get. Why is this in East Germany? There's literally, oh my gosh. There's creepers. There's skeletons. There's literal villager no-nos. I'm gonna blow them all up with a nuke.
I need more guns on my heavy cruiser.
Guess where they all are, Abrams? All these weird creatures.
East Berlin.
Nope, they're in his hospital. And for some reason, some of them are literally on fire. And they're dancing. Yeah, you heard me. Because for some reason,
Interesting.
Disco TNT spawned. And they're literally dancing. Also, the nuke hasn't gone off yet, even though I lighted it.
I don't even know if I want to build heavy cruisers, to be honest. I don't know if it's worth
And
it.
now the no villagers are trying to spawn evil demons that are Vexes. They don't like the nuke. They're looking at it and they're waving their arms.
Do I even want to build a heavy cruiser?
Why is my game not loading it in? Oh
Who
my gosh!
knows?
The Evoker! He has a East German banner in his hands.
Interesting.
How is that even possible? Oh, the nuke went off. Oh!
Ooh, I got new armor. Nickel steel.
Everything is dead. And his hospital has been demolished.
Good.
Actually, the back of it is still here. Even some of the beds survived. Even the morgue where he's keeping dead bodies is still there. Destroy it?
All of it.
Okay, mustard gassing it then.
Enhanced
Like
reload.
I
I
I
can give it
said, for
16-inch
some reason,
torpedoes.
mustard gas in this freaking game is like literally like a bomb of smoke after it. It just destroys anything, and whoever breathes it in, it just melts them. Also, for some reason, it's raining like water for one of our. Like I said, one of our dreadnoughts was accidentally hit by our own TNT. So if you hit one of our dreadnoughts in the cannon area, one of the part of the cannons that you use is water. So if
Yes.
you damage one of the cannons, it's going to make a giant waterfall. So there's a bunch of giant waterfalls coming from our damaged Zeppelin dreadnought. Zeppelin dreadnought.
24.3 knots. So that goes just barely faster than a battleship. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad for an armored cruiser. But I can't even build any right now because all of my shipbuilding capacity is going towards the Thuringen class battleships.
He has BF 109 still flying around. At least one of them is still flying.
You know what to do.
I'm just going to spawn a nuke on it.
Exactly.
Even though it's one plane.
BF-109s are resilient.
And it's gone.
If you played War Thunder, you would know that they can fly without like any wing.
Well, can they fly if they don't even exist and there's not even a seat left? Like, just completely gone?
Probably.
Nothing. How?
German engineering.
We damaged one of his Zeppelins with one of the blasts. His little teeny ones.
Greece wants to go. Okay, no, I'm not going to war with Greece.
You know what
They're
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
do
give
for
me a bunch
this
of
one?
money.
I'm gonna spawn a bunch of lucky TNT in it, which are like lucky blocks. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're literal crap. You know lucky blocks.
Yes. The French and the Italians are still going to war with each other. The Greeks and the Ottomans are at war with a bunch of people. No one's at war with me right now.
Lightning just struck his Zeppelin. Lightning just spawned. China is still not even touched. Go for China.
Yep. Once my battleships are done, I'll have as many battleships as I have light cruisers, which seems wrong.
You know what's
Doesn't
funny?
feel right to have that many battleships and that few light cruisers. Ooh, what is this? Okay, I got a pop-up.
Yeah.
It says, at a press conference, journalists questioned the combat ability of the fleet. What is your reply? I can say, A, the fleet is capable at any time to perform the tasks assigned to it, which gives me +5 naval prestige and -1 unrest. I can say, there is need for additional support from the government to maintain the combat capability of our fleet, which gives me +1% naval budget, -1% GDP, -10 naval prestige, and +1 unrest, which is not a good one. Or I can say, C, we are working on modernizing our fleet so that our navy can soon become the strongest in the world, which gives me -2 unrest, but it gives me -25 relations with every single country.
Oh!
I'm doing it.
Sorry, Japan. The TNT blast was so bad it destroyed a part of Japan.
Something
And
tells me the rest of the world probably hates me right now. Yeah, a lot of people hate me right now. A lot of people hate me. The Italians are aligned with me. The Danish, enough, really like me. The Greeks are neutral positive. Argentina and Brazil are neutral positive. The Ottomans kind of like me, and the Japanese kind of like me. Everyone else kind of hates me,
oh,
especially the British, French, Americans, and Russians.
it's beautiful.
Next turn.
You know why I said that line, right?
Yes.
It's because everything around me is just getting destroyed. Stand here amidst my achievement.
I'll still say that's the greatest Star Wars movie that Disney has actually produced.
Yeah, it's like the one good one that they made.
Oh, what are the British doing now?
Did you know that there was another director character that they even tried mimicking Vader? They tried to copy Vader's line, like what he said to Krennic.
I'm not surprised. The
It
British are
was
doing something now.
it was from that Star Wars Outlaws game or whatever the heck. He's like
Haven't
one of the
played it.
villains. Yeah, well, if what I've seen is true, it's really buggy, and like I showed you, I think I told you about this before. For some reason, they get the
I I've heard it's not great.
they made the woman look like a dude. They gave her like a dude face or something. It's weird. I even showed you it. Remember?
I think you did, yeah. Okay, the British are doing things, so, new pop-up. The British Empire has sent us an ultimatum demanding to withdraw our fleet that is operating near their borders, claiming it threatens their trade lines with neighboring countries. The government requires your advice on how to reply. I
What
can
is
say,
it?
A, that is an absolute disgrace. We should never accept this. If they want war, then so be it. Which gives me plus 15 naval prestige, minus 3 unrest, minus 30 relations with the British Empire. I can say it is not a good time to provoke the British Empire. We have to obey and compensate for their losses for now. And that gives me I lose minus 44 million naval funds, which is more than I have. Minus 5 naval prestige, plus 2 unrest, plus 50 relations with the British Empire. Or I can say C. Perhaps if we offer the British Empire a generous compensation, it will soften up our relations. Fuck no. 147 million naval funds? No. Fuck the British. War up between the British Empire and the German Empire. Great. I'm at war with the British. That's not
Why?
great.
Why? Are they mad at you?
Because I have ships kind of near their border that they think is disrupting their trade lines.
Well, they're a bunch of big babies, and you should just nuke them. You should even blast the
First
Death
of all,
Star.
the only ships I have near them are off the coast of like the Netherlands. Second of all, even if there are ships off their coastline, they're over here, like in eastern England, where they don't have trade lines. All of their trade lines go west. What do the British have, at least for a fleet? 33 ships, 8 battleships, 11 heavy cruisers, 14 light cruisers. You know what? They don't have that much. That's not a lot of ships. And it doesn't look like any of them are actually in the UK right now. Oh no, they just have one big fleet that's out. That has like a ton of their ships. 4 battleships, 7 heavy cruisers, 9 light cruisers. And that's like a lot of their fleet. Where's my battleships? Bremen. They're in Bremen. 8 of them. And then I have 8 more on their way that'll be in Hamburg. One of those done. 5 months. Okay, I just need to hold out like 7 months then until they're done. Uh, this is not great.
What's your opinion on the Thai bomber?
It's dumb.
What's
All of the
wrong with
ties
it?
are dumb.
Well, makes sense with that. What about the one with shields, like Darth Vader's Tie Fighter?
It was less dumb, but it was still dumb.
Like dumb how? Is it because he didn't see the Falcon coming and he got knocked
No,
into
just the whole
space?
design concept uh, but the whole design concept of the TIE fighter is just dumb. Okay, 15 more months, and then I get new battleship designs. 15 months, maybe I'll finally get a Dreadnought then, and not a pre-Dreadnought. Nationalists won the election. Denmark.
Remember my grandpa I made a
No.
video about? The one who passed away?
Yeah.
And you commented too. My grandma gave me his cologne that he used to wear, and it smells like how he used to smell. So, and I just put
That would
some
make
on.
sense.
So now I smell like my grandfather.
The British Empire and the Russian Empire went to war, so apparently the Russians didn't like the British going to war with me. War erupted
So
between the British Empire and the United States. Okay, nobody liked what the British did.
they went to war with the United freaking States.
The British went to war with me, and then everyone got mad at them for it and is going to war with them.
So apparently they liked you more than them. So that's why they're going to war with them instead of you.
I don't think they liked me because that's not what it said on the screen, on the political screen. But they didn't like the British going to war with me.
Yeah.
So now they're at war with the Russians, the United States, and that's it. I did go to war with the Koreans, but the Koreans can't do shit to me.
I mean, aren't they like on the other side of the world?
Yeah, exactly. The British are attacking Southwest Africa. I don't expect the British to be able to do that much, to be honest. I might be able to launch a naval invasion of one of their colonies.
You know what? One of the worst fighters that was in the
I can invade
Resistance.
Shetland. I can invade the Shetland.
I bet you know what the worst fighter was in the Resistance in Star Wars.
They only had like one.
No, they didn't. They had the bombers in the
Well,
Last
the bomber's
Jedi.
not a fighter.
Well, still, they treated them like they were, and for some reason they didn't use Y wings, even though they could have.
They didn't have Y wings at the time. They got Y wings later on. What, you don't like the Space B-17s?
Yeah, they were like based off B-17s, the bombers in the Last Jedi. But they didn't have any shields on them for some dumb reason. So if a Tie Fighter gets shot down and the damaged Tie Fighter flies through it, it blows up the bomber.
I can invade the Shetland Islands
Why does it sound like you're saying Shitland?
because that's what it sounds like. It's called Shetland. What do I have over here that I can actually divert over there?
East German pillagers.
The light cruiser I have.
Response: spawn mustard gas over them. Ow,
Yeah,
ow, 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 ow. Bravo,
I'll send
bravo.
some light cruisers over to Shetland and invade it.
The pillagers survived the mustard gas. Launching more.
I'm just hoping they don't like launch a blockade of me and stop my ships from getting through. They shouldn't be able to, considering they don't really have that many ships. They
Mm.
only have a few battleships. But it is the British, and the British tend to just pull things out of their ass,
I'm the spy.
including ships. So I'm kind of just hoping that doesn't happen.
Was
But
that
it
like
shouldn't.
the worst lines in Star Wars history?
There's a lot of bad ones, but that's definitely up there. Let's see, what are the British gonna
They
do?
fly now? They fly now. Oh yeah, by the way, Abrams, did I tell you I split the bottom part of my lip and it's still split
No.
and it hurts like heck right now?
Come on, game. Load faster. I want to fight the British.
Who had better uniforms, the Galactic Empire, the Galactic Republic, or the First Order for their
The
officers?
Empire. The ones the Republic had were basically the same thing, just not quite as nice. The First Order ones didn't make sense. I mean, the actual uniforms themselves, I like. I didn't like their ranking system that they use on the uniforms.
The First Order used cuff titles to look more no like, if you get what I mean.
I know, but it didn't make sense. The system didn't make sense. The actual uniforms, I like their uniforms.
Like you told, which would you rather take, an Imperial or a Galactic Republic officer's cap, Imperial officer's cap, or a First Order officer's cap? Because they all look different, like completely different.
The Republic and the Empire are the same.
They're actually
Uh,
different. I got a picture of the
I would take
what
a
they're
First
at.
Order one.
So the Galactic Republic's officer hat, imagine an Imperial cap, but the sides of it are longer, kind of like a First Order cap. So in a way, it's almost like a mix. That's what it looks like, anyway.
The British are just going to war with everyone.
That's pretty
Oh, I
stupid.
have Italian forces helping me in Namibia, so the British aren't making any progress there. They're
Imagine if the British
trying to
Empire is being
invade
led by
Cameroon.
Admiral Ozzel.
Hmm?
Would that surprise you or no?
What?
If the British are being in this game are being
They're just
led
being incompetent.
by Admiral Ozzel. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
I said, just imagine if they're being led by Admiral
Mm,
Ozzel.
honestly, I'm not sure they're not. I actually do have something over in Korea. I have a single light cruiser that's intercepting a convoy. I don't know what the hell is on this transport because it's one transport being guarded by a heavy cruiser. It better be some important ass cargo that they assign an entire heavy cruiser to one transport.
Yeah.
We get to see what their ships actually look like. They're probably just normal pre-dreadnought looking stuff, which means they probably don't look amazing, but there they are.
Did you see the deleted scene from The Last Jedi where Rose is biting um, Hux's fingers and he's screaming in pain and trying to rip his fingers out of her mouth?
No.
And that was a deleted scene. Just imagine if they left that in.
That would be strange. What do
So
their heavy
it just
cruisers
seems
look
like
like?
in the first movie, the Force Awakens, Hux is just this scary, high-ranking, almost Tarkin-like guy, and then
We
in
had
the next,
Space Hitler.
yeah, basically, and then in the next movie, he just becomes a complete goofball who gets bullied by Snoke and by Kylo Ren and by everyone, and by even by Rose in that deleted scene. And then in The Rise of Skywalker, he becomes this quiet guy who turns out he was a spy.
Yeah.
And then he's killed. Like, bruh. Also, is General Pride outrank him?
Um, not necessarily outrank. They were the same rank originally.
Because he was called, like, General Pride is Allegiant General, as they called him as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
And his uniform is slightly different than Hux's, if you look at them side by side.
I think the only difference is he doesn't wear a coat with his.
Well, and the collar. The collar is also different. His looks Pride's looks more like a robe, kind of, while Hux's look more like a military tunic. But
Yeah.
they both use the cuff titles. Also, you saw the concept of what I sent you of Thrawn working for the First Order. Would you say that that's actually possible? Like, do you think he would live that long?
Potentially.
But you got to be wondering if he would actually join the First Order, because that's like the
No.
descendant of the. What?
No. No, he would not.
Would he see them as too harsh?
No, he would see them as too incompetent.
Well, yeah, that is true.
The entire reason he joined the Empire was because he wanted a government that could actually secure the galaxy. The First Order could not do that.
So basically, if he was alive during the First Order times, he would just be still his own Imperial remnant, and
Yes.
he would basically have his own troopers and his own stuff, which are still using Empire stuff, like uniforms and stuff, and ignores the First Order, and they just see them as a different entity.
Yes, almost certainly.
Interesting. But he actually kind of looks kind of nice in the First Order style uniform for a Grand Admiral. It's just white and it has like a reddish white cape.
Yeah.
And it looks like he has cuff titles on both arms. I showed you like the art. And on the
Mhm.
shoulder, he has the logo.
Two more months, and I'll take the Shetland Islands. The British have a fleet of 4 battleships, 7 heavy cruisers, 9 light cruisers on their way over to the coast of Western Germany in the North Sea.
I'm
It's
wearing
not
my
great.
I'm wearing my East German jacket that has no insignia on it right now. Just because it's nice. Feels nice right now to wear. It's a little chilly where I am.
Okay, I have to bump down my technology spending a little bit so I'm not losing a ton of money, which will make research take a little bit longer, but not too much longer.
The Brandenburg Gate was just completely demolished.
Korea, this probably is not the right time to be replacing your admiral in the middle of a war, but okay.
Korea seems the most which country seems the most incompetent in that game right now?
Right now, the British. Um, the British Empire is initiating an attack from. They're attacking Maine from Canada. The British are launching an invasion of Maine. Oh, and the Russians are completely cutting the Ottomans in half. And the Italians are dead. Yeah, they're not going to last long. The British are making no progress into Namibia, no progress into Cameroon. They are invading Italian Somalia and Eritrea with some success. They're about to take Eritrea. Yeah, Italy is going to die. I should have just taken the Shetland Islands here in just a moment. Oh, it is also 1894 now. We got to the next year. I just cannot wait until we finally get some new ships to design. I hate the pre-dreadnoughts. They're so bad.
Yeah.
Italy signed a peace treaty and had to break its alliance with me. Okay. More British transports to sink. But yeah, Italy is pretty much gone. They only have their African holdings. They have lost all of mainland Italy. All right, guess I'm engaging the British fleet. Because they deployed their entire fleet to go and try and stop my invasion of the Shetland Islands, which means I have to go deploy all of my battleships in response. Eight battleships to go and deal with their four. Because they have a bunch of cruiser escorts.
Sorry, I just came back. I had to check something downstairs.
So the British deployed a fleet of battleships to try and stop my invasion of the Shetland Islands, so now I have to send my fleet up to destroy their fleet. So it's
Which
going to be the
trooper?
first real major naval engagement of the entire campaign. It's a fleet on fleet engagement between the British fleet, which consists of 4 battleships, 7 heavy cruisers, and 9 light cruisers, and mine, which consists of 8 battleships. Here we go. I am winning the war currently, just statistically. Considering the British have done nothing except lose transports and have not done anything.
Which
It's
Star
crazy to think.
Destroyer?
At some point in this game, you can build battleships so big that they're bigger than the entire tonnage of my current fleet. One ship can be bigger than this entire fleet. Holy crap, here we go.
I might have to go in a bit, maybe. Like I said, later today, I gotta go to my grandparents.
Okay. We got our first big fleet battle here.
You excited?
I'm kind of terrified because the British have a ton of transports. Or not transports, cruisers. They don't have as many battleships as I do, but they have way more cruisers. I'm kind of hoping I can just outgun them with my battleships, but I'm not counting on it.
Which is better, first class Star Destroyer, second class Star Destroyer, or Resurgent class?
The Resurgent just does everything better except budgeting.
I mean, isn't it bigger than both first, second
The
class?
ISD-1 and the ISD-2 are the same size.
It's just the antenna valve looks the most different.
It's like the internal stuff and the modular stuff that's different.
Yeah.
It's basically just a refit of the ISD-1. Holy crap, I forgot about this.
Also, the Resurgent class only has one of those deflector shield things on the top. It only has one instead of
Yeah.
two. I just think it's weird. Like, where would this? Doesn't aren't they supposed to have two instead of one?
Well, the ISDs have two of them because one of them is like a backup, I'm pretty sure, and this Resurgent has them like internally too.
Makes sense.
I forgot I designed this thing like this to have this massive 17-inch gun on the back of it.
Also, for some reason, the Resurgent has like tie areas that are like hollow that you could literally fly through the Star Destroyer.
Yeah. Do you remember in the last stream we did how I designed my battleship and I put this giant gun turret on the back?
Yeah, and you like shot it and then like pushed the boat or something.
It would. Realistically, it should.
Realistically, it should have probably made the boat flip over.
We'll see how it performs in combat then. I'm hoping those guns are enough to just obliterate anything that they hit. They're not going to be super accurate, but
Yeah.
hit hit the light cruiser. This is a really fat looking light cruiser. Oh, that was a big hit though. Has the main gun it has fired and it takes forever to reload. Of course it does. It's a 17-inch gun in 1894. 1890s technology, actually. It was built in 1890. So that's a really big gun to be reloading pretty much manually. Yeah, it takes a long time. What are these guys all targeting? They're all targeting over here. Why don't...
Do you think Thrawn would have joined the final order?
No.
Aren't they just basically just the Empire, just a Sith version of it?
Yeah.
So in reality, wouldn't he?
No. They were still incompetent. He wouldn't join the First Order, he wouldn't join the Final Order. They were both terrible.
Which one was the worst compared to the two?
The final order. They just had no idea what they were doing.
Well, then another thing is, I've heard people say if the final order, one of the destroyers gets stolen or taken over by their enemies, they're all screwed
Yeah.
because they're all basically mini Death Stars.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Holy crap! That was a big explosion.
From you or from the other boat?
On one of the British light cruisers. I think we shot like a torpedo tube or something, and it just exploded. Yep, there it goes. There it goes again. Yeah, you hit a torpedo, it explodes.
Ding boom! It's like that scene from Finding Nemo, where a little teeny torpedo hits one underwater mine and it just explodes.
Thankfully, my battleships are pretty well protected, so they're not taking a ton of damage. Can we shoot the main gun? Please. Target target this battleship. Fire at it. Okay. Switch main caliber, armor piercing, secondary, high explosive. Secondary will deal with the cruisers. Main guns will deal with the battleships. They just have too many ships. They have the numerical advantage over me by a long shot. But I have more firepower, I'm pretty sure. Statistically, I am winning already. I've sunk like 3 of their cruisers, and they haven't sunk any of my stuff.
Yeah, that seems like a win to me.
But they have way more than me.
So I'll just blow them all up.
Yeah, the problem is that idea only gets you so far when they're also shooting back at you. And my battleships are starting to take some pretty significant damage. The Helgoland is taking significant flooding. The Kaiser Karl de Gross is taking significant flooding. The Rhineland is somewhat damaged. The Hessen is somewhat damaged. The amount of damage Helgoland has taken is somewhat concerning, but not overly so. If we can just whittle away at their cruisers, I think that'll do good. Yeah, I'm starting to think going to war with the British may not have been the best thing to do, but otherwise I would have gone absolutely broke. And I would rather lose a bunch of my ships than go broke. So this is still an acceptable outcome.
What happened?
I'm just not very confident I can actually beat the British fleet right now. Because they just have way more than me. Alright, entire division, focus fire on the British flagship.
Heavy battalions, advance.
This is a crazy looking battleship. I kind of love it. They have like no centerline turrets and they have two wing turrets on each side, but they're like interleaved so they can both fire across the same side. Look at this.
That's actually funny. Does it
It
rock the
looks
boat?
really cool and it's also kind of genius.
Does it rock the boat?
It realistically probably would having them all fire at the same time, but it's kind of genius having them interleave like that so they can both fire, or so they can all fire at the same direction.
Beep.
What the hell is the Veton doing? Why is the Veton all the way over here? Get the hell over here. Why are you all the way this far away from the fleet? Veton.
Oh!
Whoever is the captain of the SMS Veton is getting fired.
Wait, is that one of your ships?
Yeah, the entire battle's going on, and he's just back there, sailing away from it in his one battleship. Not even taking anyone with him, just in his lone battleship, sailing away from the actual battle.
That sounds really incompetent.
He's just running away. He didn't even get so much as a scratch on his ship. Not a single shell hit him.
Does that mean he's a coward?
Yeah, probably. I think that's safe to assume.
Like, bro's just running away from a war even though he's supposed to be fighting in it.
Okay, switch targets. The battleship is not taking damage. Our guns simply cannot do enough damage to them. Switch fire to the heavy cruisers. They're incredibly fat-looking heavy cruisers. We lost the Helgoland. We lost the Helgoland. Why is it so... Look at the top right here. Look at the diagram of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it look so fat?
I don't know.
Like, why is it so tall?
One of Quacker's BF-109 survived.
That's a shame.
Response?
Destroy everything he owns.
Like I said, I had to make another copy of the world because the other copy got like bugged. It just wouldn't even do anything anymore.
Oh, we're gonna lose the Hessen. We lost the Hessen. We just lost 2 battleships. Pretty much simultaneously. Might just have to cut our luck here. Just cut our losses and retreat. Maybe. I think we can probably pick off some more ships in the meantime, but we're not getting too far. Our guns are not accurate enough to actually hit them.
I'm gonna go downstairs and get me some water. I'll be back. And I'm back again.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know when we're going, but I know it's probably going to be in a bit because it's almost 4.
So yes, I was correct. We're not winning this battle. We have sunk a significant amount of their ships, but we've lost all but 2 of our battleships so far. All right, I might end the stream here in a little bit, anyways.
All right.
We've been going for 2 hours.
Oh my goodness.
And then next time I'll have to figure out how the hell I'm going to deal with the British here.
Yeah, because they seem like they're a massive thorn on your side.
Well, they have numbers. Like, I'm pretty confident a one-on-one duel between one of my battleships and one of theirs, I'm going to win, but that's not how war works.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
We ending it?
Yeah, I'll end it here in just a second. SMS Vetten, do what you do best, retreat.
Is it that
Back to
last?
Bremen.
Is that the last good battleship that we have?
Yeah.
Bruh.
We lost 7 battleships in that battle.
How many did the British lose?
They didn't lose any battleships, they lost a bunch of cruisers, though.
How many?
I didn't see the exact number, I lost count. I know we sank a bunch of them, though.
More than our losses?
Potentially. That's 7 battleships we lost, though. That's not good. One more month, actually, though, I'll have 8 new ones commissioned.
Huh, that's
8 new ones will be commissioned in Hamburg in 1 month.
good.
So, 8 to replace the 7 we just lost. We gained 1 battleship. Not the desired outcome, but
Yeah.
it's better than the alternative.
Hmm. I also learned something.
What?
So remember how Imperial German officer caps don't have that silver braid piping strap?
Yeah.
That was actually the reason why. It's because it was introduced in 1927.
Yeah.
So it was a Weimar Republic tradition that was carried on.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I didn't even know that, so now I do. That's why Imperial German caps didn't have the silver strap to identify officers.
Well, the British took out our fleet, but we're taking out all their transports.
All right.
And we just got our battleships back.
That was quick.
And then, I'm sorry, what? Repairing what? Veton. The Veton just sailed back from the Shetland Islands, docked in Bremen, and said, "You know what? We didn't take a single scratch that entire battle. Search the entire ship for damage and repair it."
One, why? Two, fire the captain or whoever the heck is in control.
Yeah, I'm damn well going to.
Yeah, like why? You're fine. You have no damage.
You're
You literally
wasting time and resources.
yeah.
Lots of them.
Bro is Admiral Ozzel.
You know
Like
how expensive it is, even if there's no damage, just to check a ship like that for damage?
there's no damage. He wasn't even in the battlefield. He stayed
No,
away.
he was outside the battlefield the entire
Yeah.
time. The British didn't even know he was there. I guess he's coming back to repair because he spent, 33% of his fuel. Is that what he's repairing? His fuel tank? Jesus Christ.
Why
Well,
is it?
thankfully I have a bunch more in Hamburg now.
Yeah.
The SMS Bayern, SMS Bismarck, SMS Brandenburg, SMS Braunschweig, SMS Friedrich der
Wait, there's
Gross,
a Denmark already?
the SMS Kaiserlin, the SMS Thuringen, and the SMS Tirpitz.
There's already a Bismarck.
There's a ship named the Bismarck.
It's not a giant one.
No, that was built in 1941. The SMS Bismarck. The SMS Bismarck is a Thuringen class, which looks like this. This is a Thuringen class.
Mm. I like the flags on it.
It is in fact not a Bismarck class.
One Imperial national flag and two Kaiser flags. Actually, two national Imperial flags / merchant flags, and two Kaiser flags. So
And it
altogether,
is
four flags.
pretty decently armed. Not as well as the Hagen class, which has four. No, that's not the right one. That's a different one. The Rhineland class was the one I built.
Mm.
Has a a single double barrel 12-inch gun on the front. It has, what are these other ones? Four single barrel 8-inch turrets. Four single barrel 6-inch casement guns. 10 single barrel 1-inch casement guns. Or no, 4-inch guns. 14 single barrel 2-inch casement guns.
Mm.
And then the single 2-barreled 17-inch gun.
Hmm.
17. You know how big Bismarck had?
How much?
15.
Oh, so this is bigger.
The diameter of the shells this gun fires are 2 inches bigger than the shells the Bismarck fired.
That's actually funny.
It's ridiculous. There's no reason for a pre-Dreadnought to have a gun that big, but I'm doing it anyways. Because it looks hilarious, and why not? I feel like this is something that an actual imperial, like European navy would do sometime in the late 1890s. Is try to put this big of a gun onto a pre-dreadnought. All right, we're gonna end the stream here then.
All right.
Goodbye, everybody. We will see you in the next
Goodbye,
stream,
everyone.
which will happen hopefully sometime before too long.
Yeah.
But until then, goodbye.
Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.